F-150. Well, good morning, good morning. We know what time it is. Now, it's been a little while since we did a pull in the F-150, so here we go. Oh yeah, go baby, go! What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Today's video, we're going to talk about the F-150 and how it might be the last video that we do on this truck here. But before we get into all that, I want to thank the sponsor of today's video, which is Keeps. As many of you guys know, when I take my hat off, there's a bald Swede underneath. I still have some hair up here, but it's getting thinner and thinner by the day. And did you know that 2 out of 3 guys will at some point experience male pattern baldness by the age of 35? I'm 41 and I've been experiencing it for many years now. So it goes without saying that I've been looking around to see what I can do about my hair situation here, which is why I've chosen to go with Keeps. Now, Keeps' method of regaining hair for bald men is scientifically proven. They also make it very easy to use their products. You don't have to go to a pharmacy, stand in line, do all that boring stuff. They send it straight to your door. Prevention is key, so you got to start while you still have something to work with. And while we would all want to just be able to snap our fingers and have our hair back, I'm talking to my bald brothers out there, it could take 4 to 6 months to see results after using Keeps. So I just got the product. I'm gonna start it and then I'm gonna document, not like do tons of videos, but I'm gonna show the difference from when I started using it and then 6 months after. And then we'll actually see how much hair I get back on my blonde, bald head. So if you're anything like me and you wanna take action regarding your own baldness, check out the link in the description. It's keeps.com/autovlog. That's KEEPS.com/autovlog. You actually get 50% off your first order. So check out the link in the description and grow some hair back. For those of you who follow the channel on a regular basis, you know all about this truck already. We've had it for a long time. Planes, of course. We bought the truck in 2015. I had just started my channel. I might have had like 5 subscribers, so there was no delivery video or anything like that. My wife had it for 3 years. We got her the Raptor she has now, and I bought out the lease. And since 2018 May, I think it was, this truck has been under construction non-stop, pretty much. It's been an awesome time, adventure to say the least. And if you're stopping by the channel here for maybe the first time and you don't know much about this truck, I am going to go over the truck in today's video, talk about every modification that's been done, the history of the truck, and so on. But I want to take a minute here and just reflect a little bit, because I do love this truck to death, but I do feel that I'm done with it. You know, content-wise, I don't know what else to do to it. Like I said, it's fully built. You guys know that already. And I like the way that the truck sits now. I don't feel like I have to do anything else to it. And yeah, I just feel like I'm done and it's time to move on. I started thinking about this last year, but then I couldn't make the decision. I wanted to keep the truck for a little longer, and I don't know. I think we've just reached that point finally where it's time to say goodbye to the F-150 eventually. I'm not in like a super duper hurry, you know, kind of like with the M5 when I sold that. The right person is going to come along and see the value in this truck. Maybe you're a person that don't really, you know, want to start from the bottom, you know, buy a new truck or a used truck or whatever, and then do all the mods yourself. You just want to buy something that is ready to go. It's finished. Looks amazing. It's fast as hell. Yeah. If you guys saw the previous video, you pretty much already know. I alluded to it. I'm getting the new 2021 F-150, and this truck has to go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sell it. So let's go over kind of what we've done to it. More planes. This truck started its life as a F-150 Super Cab, Ford language, that's cab and a half. XLT, the trim level. It also had the FX4 package. I kind of regret removing the FX4 stickers because they're kind of cool, but I want to do a pretty much complete D badge except for the fender badges there. And since then we've done, like I said, tons of mods to it. I guess we'll just start at the first mods that we did. And by the way, I'm going to link everything in the description, because every time I do a F-150 video I get questions regarding some of the mods, where I bought them and so on. So I'm going to link it in the description. You guys can check it out for yourself. First thing we did was this Borla Atak exhaust. That sounds absolutely amazing. Now that's a warm start, so you know it's not ear-deafeningly loud like it is on cold starts. Now after that modification, we put this Raptor style grill on. Actually wasn't this one. The first one that we put, the same kind, but the first one we put on was like a light gray. I then switched that out to this matte black that we have now. It matches just so much better. At the same time, we put Anzo headlights on. Now since then, they have been replaced by these Morimotos that, in my opinion, look even better. It gives the truck such a menacing, aggressive look from the front. So we're currently on our third set of wheels. These are the Anthem Avengers. They're 20 by 12s. Pretty much have almost brand new tires on here. These are 35s. Previously it sat on 33s, and that also gives the truck a very, very aggressive stance. We put Fender Flares on. These are the Bushwackers, because I was pulled over. In PA, your tires can't stick out past the fender, so we put some Fender Flares on there. They still stick out a little bit, and they're supposed to do that. That's what, yeah, look at that. Looks nasty. I love it. We initially had a 3.5-inch leveling kit on. That was a ReadyLift. Since then, I guess we're not doing these mods in the correct order, but whatever. We put a 4-inch BDS coil-over suspension lift with the Fox shocks, of course. So now the truck finally sits like it should. I mean, completely level and just a little higher. We also did a chrome delete. So these are black badges. Initially they were chrome. The stock front bumper was chrome as well. And this, by the way, is an Addictive Desert Designs front bumper, the ADD Venom, with a Baja Designs light bar, which is brand new, by the way. I got one initially and then it got water damaged. I think I was over here and doing like massive mudding, and there was a bunch of water that I don't know what happened, but that one's new. We got the Amp Research power deploying running boards, which is a must when you have a lifted truck. It's a lot easier to get into it. We have the Morimoto Taillights as well, and just look at these. They're like completely psychedelic. They look awesome. Did a badge delete on the tailgate, and then the blue oval, we changed that to a matte black one. This is pretty much the only chrome that's on the truck. That's the actual Ford lettering. The rear bumper is the stock bumper, but it was wrapped, so that's black now as well. We put a roll and lock tonneau cover on here, and this tonneau cover is amazing. It is power. You get a little remote here, actually two of them. Just push it. Then you can see that we did a spray-in bed liner in the truck as well. It's a 6.5-foot bed, by the way. We also blacked out the door handles, so they're black. But the most amazing mod we ever did to this truck is the 2.3-liter Supercharger from VMP. This truck produces around 700 to 750 crank horsepower. The one time that we dynoed it, it put down 608 to the wheels. Now we have since then put 35-inch tires on there. This truck, for the size that it is, the weight and everything, it hauls just absolute ass. Now many will probably remember that we did a complete bottom end rebuild of the engine. So we did pistons, rods, oil pump gears, the crank sprockets, all kinds of stuff. I can't even remember everything that we did, but the truck has 59,000 and some change miles on it. The engine has 11 or 12,000 miles on it. It just got an oil change it's running better than ever. I kind of feel like I'm forgetting stuff, and I probably am because we've done so many mods, so sometimes you lose track. But I'm gonna jump inside here and quickly talk about the infotainment system, because that's pretty much the one interior mod that we've done. I upgraded the infotainment system to Sync 3. Initially it had Sync 2, and currently, until, you know, at least for the F-150s, until the 2021 comes out, this is the most updated infotainment screen you can have for an F-150. That was a cool thing, because this allows you to have Apple CarPlay and so on. It's a lot more responsive, just better than the old infotainment system. By the way, we have heated seats. As you guys could see, we have remote start as well. It's got a power sliding rear window. You got a full power plug here, 12 volt as well. It's got a backup camera, of course. And yeah, that's, I think, about it. I'm sure I'm forgetting something, but yeah, when you have a vehicle like this, and you know, you've built it yourself, you create a very strong emotional attachment to it. So it's not easy to make videos like this, and I don't want to make it overly dramatic and emotional or anything like that. But I'm getting rid of the truck. I'm selling it because I'm done with it. I'm an automotive YouTuber, and I want a new truck so I can create more content with it. I mean, that's basically the reason why I'm getting rid of it. Even if I felt like financially it'd be completely fine to just buy another truck, you guys know my living situation at the moment. I don't really have room for another truck either. So yeah, this truck has to go for the new truck to arrive to the channel. And oh yeah, minor little things that I forget is that we put WeatherTech vent shades on here as well. They're integrated here in the window, so they don't sit on the outside of the truck, which in my opinion looks ugly. But all in all, with all the modifications, I can't remember the exact number. I mean, I've done videos on this before. I know that we've spent at least over $30,000 in mods on this truck, and what I'm looking to do is I'm gonna sell it for 30 grand. That's what I want for the truck. I know that's a good price. I can probably get a little more maybe. I'm sure a lot of people will want to pay less than that, but that's what I'm gonna sell the truck for. So if you're a serious buyer, you're looking for a fully built, like a finished F-150, supercharged, the wheels, the lift kit, the whole 9 yards, the way that it looks, I mean, it's blacked out theme, as you guys can see, then you can send me a DM. You know, if you're serious and you want a truck like this, it's for sale. Selling it for 30 grand. Wow, that's a lot of dust. Holy crap. Yeah, I thought the wind was gonna blow more that way than it did. Look at my tripod. Crap.